Before this interaction even begins, take a moment to understand what you're about to witness. What may seem like a simple encounter between a citizen and authority quickly turns into a deeper conversation about rights, perception, and the power of a camera. In today's world, the presence of a lens often changes behavior, on both sides. But the real question is, should it? This case unfolds in a public space, where the law is clear, yet emotions and assumptions blur the lines.
Is everything okay with you?
Someone called us. They said people were yelling. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
It wasn't.
Yelling?
They said two females and a male filming, and
yeah, we're recording, maybe. And just like you are, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're recording too? Would
Recording.
you care to identify, please, name and badge number, since you made contact?
Oscar Olson 16189.
Okay. Cool.
You guys enjoying your day?
Are you? Yeah. Let's see what they're talking about. Hope you educate them on public photography.
I think they have an issue with you guys filming.
Yeah, so they took issue with it. Yeah, he told us that we had to leave. And, we're clearly on a public sidewalk. Yeah, taking pictures and videos.
There's an issue with you filming in public. I guess there's...
He's the one that told us we had to leave, and we're standing on a public sidewalk recording.
No, I didn't. We
got it on video.
You were filming. Why are you filming?
We got it on camera.
Just asking why you're filming. That's all I asked.
I'll go back and look at it.
All right. I'll handle it. Yeah, I don't think there's an issue with you filming in public. I guess he was saying that you guys were flipping people off, yelling at them. So.
Oh, is there any... Even if I did flip anyone off, is that illegal? I mean, there's no crime against it.
Well, there's a 415 section that if someone felt as if that was a violence, that it would be a crime. But
well, then I
you seem to be very calm with us, so I mean,
I got a video of somebody that
inciting. How does the middle finger incite violence?
Well, if they believe that that's something that would incite
well, that's their
violence.
interpretation.
Sure, absolutely, you're right.
So it doesn't mean that it necessarily does incite violence.
Right away, you can sense a tone that feels routine, but also cautious. When officers or individuals approach with phrases like, just checking if everything's all right, it often sounds harmless. But here's where it gets interesting. These kinds of openings can sometimes serve as a soft entry into a much deeper inquiry. The key question is, was there actually a problem, or is this a reaction to perception? Someone reported yelling, but we don't yet see evidence of that. This is where situations can escalate unnecessarily if assumptions replace facts. Ask yourself, how often do authorities act based on secondhand information without verifying the full picture first?
So you're going based off of someone's interpretation of what it does.
Exactly.
yeah, we haven't done
But you guys are...
to anybody.
Yeah, they all
We
start
said
with
nothing
those,
to
yeah.
anybody.
Awesome. Well, then have the
Only
full
talk to
rates.
people.
And can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's Carlin 16061.
Okay, and your name and badge number?
Row 16549.
16549. Cool, thanks.
Have a good rest of your afternoon.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you.
All right. Stay safe out there, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah. Our manager is still talking to the cops here.
So you guys are from Santa Barbara?
No, I'm from...
Oh, only you?
Yeah, we came out to Palm Springs together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good?
All's good?
All right.
All's good in the neighborhood.
Have a good one.
Sir, thank you for your professionalism. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Stay safe, guys and gals. So it looks like the manager is explaining to this group of these Karens here. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, another cam back. There we go. Nice.
All right.
There we go. Little teeny bopper popping his collar there.
Like a young Justin Bieber.
Oh, there we go. All right, up close.
All right, yeah.
Nice. Beautiful smile there. Nice. All right.
Young Justin Bieber.
And it came back from across the street. There goes the police. As always, we'll be out here for a few minutes after they...
Now this is where the interaction subtly shifts from casual to strategic. The use of a simple race analogy might seem like small talk, but in reality, it's a clever way to test logic, awareness, and engagement. These kinds of exchanges can disarm tension or expose confusion. It's not just about the question itself, but how both sides communicate under pressure. Notice how calm the citizen remains. There's no aggression, no escalation, just conversation. That's critical, because in situations involving authority, your tone can influence everything. The bigger takeaway here? Staying composed often gives you more control than reacting emotionally.
Hold on, let him talk with him. How long have you been here?
You guys got your body cameras on? Oh, probably like 20 minutes.
You've been here for 20 minutes?
Yeah. I would have been in and out already.
Were you inside? And then
Yeah. I went in, went to go vote, and they got in front of me and said I couldn't vote.
You were at the ballot box? Or?
I was about to get there. I was just getting the ballot.
Okay, and then they stopped you and then they said you.
They said that it's against the law to record, and I told them that it's not. I read into election law before I came here. It's illegal to record someone else's ballot. It's illegal to intimidate others. No one said I'm intimidating them. It's illegal to wear, campaign things to the polling, but it's not illegal to record.
Okay. Can I get your info quick too, just for the report? Just your name?
You could just put good citizen.
Good citizen?
Yeah, that's it.
You're not gonna give me your name for the report?
No.
Your date of birth? You're not gonna ID any of it?
No. I'm not breaking any law. I just want to vote and be on my way.
Okay, well, we also have to write a report on what's going on.
I understand you got to write a report. I get it. I'd like to request a supervisor too. That's okay?
We have a supervisor already on the list.
Okay, perfect. You guys are at the 6th precinct?
We are at the
6th precinct, got it.
Something tells me you already know.
How would I know where you're from? So why are you asking me for my name?
Because I still am able to ask you for your name.
But if you know who I am, it's kind of pointless. All right, let's hope that these officers uphold our constitutional rights and honor the oath that they took to do so.
All right, they have a sign that clearly states there's no video recording or picture taking inside the polling site. Yeah, it's a sign that states no picture taking, no video recording inside the polling state without written permission from the Board of Elections.
Yeah, so that sign, what does that mean to you? What do you think that means?
This is what it states.
A sign?
If the sign stated...
If they had a sign...
Together, so.
Right, but it's not a law. And if they had a sign that said people of a certain skin color couldn't vote, white people couldn't vote here, would you honor that sign just because it said they had a sign?
No.
You wouldn't, right?
No.
So you would uphold the law and the Constitution, right?
Yeah, you're not being told you're not allowed to vote. You just can't record in there.
Yeah, well, I'm allowed to record. I have a constitutional right to record.
You're not allowed to without written permission.
Yeah, but the sign. No, man, go ahead. The sign doesn't supersede the United States Constitution, sir. I have a First Amendment right to record. I have recorded in this county at a polling booth before, where 5th precinct officers responded, educated everybody, and I voted, and that was it. I moved on.
Yeah, this one should be advised. You know, 30 years, 40 times,
Suspicious mail recording. What does suspicious mean? I always wanted to know what that meant.
This moment right here is crucial. The citizen directly addresses a potential legal consequence, trespassing, and ties it to something much bigger, constitutional rights. This is where many interactions either escalate or resolve. When someone confidently references their rights, it can shift the entire dynamic. But notice the tension. There's uncertainty about jurisdiction. Is it public property? Federal property? These distinctions matter legally, but they're often misunderstood in real-time encounters. What's fascinating is how quickly situations can turn serious the moment legal language enters the conversation.
I really hope so. It says right here, New York state law permits voters to take pictures at the polling place or with their blank ballot, as long as doing so is not disruptive. It's illegal to take a picture of a filled out ballot in order to prevent vote buying. That's the rationale they gave there.
Okay. Well, you requested a supervisor. The supervisor here is here.
Oh, look, my attorney's called me. Hey, Jacob, what's up? I'm gonna watch it. Right now, I got 2 Suffolk County law enforcement officers in front of me. I'm trying to vote, and they're not letting me. Right, that's it. No, but that's it. That's the only law. But that's the only law. Right. But you can't. Not the only law is that prevents you from taking a picture of a completed ballot in order to prevent vote buying. Right. And I'm trying to explain that to them, or taking pictures of other people's ballots, which I'm not doing. I just want to go. Well, no, I have my phone with me. I just read the law to the officer, but he said that the supervisor is going to handle it. Right. I mean, there's no law prohibiting anybody from recording just a completed ballot. You're right. See, this is why I like you, Jacob. This is why I like you, man. You're very knowledgeable, and I'm gonna keep this conversation in the not attorney. You're not on speaker or anything, but you know, I'll waive attorney-client privilege for this. I will. I'll take a look at the documents you sent me. All right, no problem. I'll take a look at that. All right, no problem. I will. Bye. It looks like the supervisor and the officer here are reading up on the law. How's Sergeant Mio? He's doing good? Still looking after those Home Depot carts?
Certain spots of the form that we're supposed to keep an eye on.
Hey, you guys are always in that spot. I noticed that a lot. Right there by the Home Depot and the bus stops. I get it, man.
Bad areas for...
I get it, man. It's a high crime area. I get it. That's why I just thought that Sergeant Mio could have been doing something better than worrying about shopping carts. That's all. 6th precinct, not the best precinct. Last time I voted, I was voting in the 5th precinct, and they upheld their oath. They honored their oath and upheld our constitutional rights. They did. I give them credit for that. The 6th precinct here is looking for any reason to violate those rights. Do you see how they could turn off their body camera?
In New York State, the polling places are deemed non-public forums. Thus, they're susceptible to government regulation and restrictions. Therefore, you're not allowed to record in there unless you have written permission from the Board of Elections.
There is 100% no law stating. There's actually a law that states, I'll pull it up for you. You guys were over there looking at laws for a while. Let me pull up the actual law.
So they're not preventing you from voting. You can go in there and vote. You just can't record while you're in there.
I've done it before. I've done it before.
Now we enter the heart of the issue, the role of the camera. The script itself even asks the question, do things only get serious when someone is recording? And honestly, that's a powerful observation. Cameras introduce accountability, and accountability can make people act differently. But should rights depend on whether there's documentation? Absolutely not. This is where society faces a deeper challenge, balancing authority with transparency. The citizen here is not being aggressive. He's asking questions that many people think, but rarely voice. And that's what makes this moment so impactful. It forces viewers to reflect. Are we truly protecting freedom or only performing it when we know we're being watched?
Last election. It's a video. There's a video.
Sure, there is.
Did you guys take care of that? Did you guys watch the Cartnark one? Sergeant Mio? That's your precinct, man. I know you know him. You don't know much about him? Joseph? Huh? Really? Isn't he your supervisor, though? Oh, not your direct supervisor? Gotcha. Oh, he's night shift, huh? 3 to 11. What about the one where I was recording and I saw like all those cars? Why do you guys put like plate covers on your personal vehicles and stuff? Why do you do that?
I don't know who you're talking about, but I do not have a plate cover.
You don't have one? There was a bunch of cars in your precinct, the 6th precinct, right? You said? Yeah. There was a bunch of cars over there with plate covers. You what?
Via RPDs? Police vehicles?
So you get to work by police vehicles? I wasn't aware you guys take these vehicles home. Oh, okay. So if the rules were so reasonable, just hear me out for 1 second. If the rules were reasonable, right? The restrictions were reasonable. And I went there with glasses that secretly record. And I walked in there, I voted, I conducted my business, and then I posted it online for the world to see. You saw it. What would I be arrested for?
If you were videotaping other people's ballots?
Well, no. If I'm videotaping my own ballot.
Well, that I don't know.
Right. There's no law, right? Yeah, because there's no law.
You know, you're absolutely clear as day recording. You know?
Right. I am. Yeah. I could change, though. I mean, I can just go put on glasses that record. I have them.
I wouldn't know, but now you told me.
You still wouldn't know if they were recording or not.
That's not. But yeah, like I said, I don't know why New York State deems it a non-public forum. Therefore, it's susceptible to government regulation. And if they're saying you can't record while you're in there, you know, there's case law because I guess people were taking selfies or something like that. Ballot boxes. And
I follow the law, man. I follow the law. The law states that you're allowed to record inside polling places. That's what it says.
With written Board of Elections. That's 100% okay. Just get permission from the Board of Elections, then go record all you want. And,
it seems kind of backwards to me to get permission for something I have a right to do.
And, press. trespass.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't make the rules, man. I suppose.
Yeah, but you don't enforce the rules. You're not supposed to enforce rules. You're supposed to enforce the law.
Yes.
No, that's not the law. No, you're not. That's the problem
I
with
don't
law.
make the laws, I enforce
That's
the laws.
yes. That is the problem with law enforcement. You guys don't. You guys enforce rules. You guys are supposed to enforce law and uphold the Constitution. That's what you're supposed to do. Hey, Sergeant, how are you? Good. Yeah, so I just want to vote. I'm not filming other people's ballots. I'm not going to film a completed ballot.
Okay.
That's the New York State law. Not to film a completed ballot and not to film other people's ballots. And I don't want to do that. I did this before. I voted. It wasn't a big deal last time.
Did you ask, get
No,
permission? for the board
no,
of
I
ed?
just went there and I voted.
Board of elections?
No, I went there, I voted. This was in the 5th precinct.
What started as a friendly interaction with Bobby quickly turns into a classic misunderstanding of public rights. At first, she offers water, even a lollipop. Everything feels cordial. But the moment filming becomes the focus, the tone shifts. This is incredibly common. Many people believe that recording a building equals violating privacy, but legally, if you're standing on public property, that's typically protected activity. Bobby's reaction isn't unusual. It's human. It's driven by concern, maybe even fear of the unknown. But calling the police introduces a whole new layer. The real lesson here isn't just about filming. It's about awareness, patience, and knowing your rights without abusing them.